How's it going, everyone? Gotta go over some more major updates for Helldivers 2, as there's a lot going on in the game. Yet another patch has dropped, so we'll go over that. I've spent a lot more time in the game, had a group of friends yesterday, all picked the game up, and literally my whole shtick of word of mouth has popped off right before my eyes when it came to this game. And I saw a lot of people in the comment section, the same thing is going on, where they're passing the trailer around, and then their friends are picking up the game, and I feel like that is a super effective thing to happen. And again, I say that all the time, that is the most powerful promotional vehicle, but obviously, unfortunately for Helldivers 2, there were some issues at launch. However, things have gotten much better, and the Steam reception has completely flipped as well, so I do want to talk about that. And the Steam concurrent player count has hit a new peak, as most of us had expected. I am recording this video Saturday morning, and we are at a new high for the game, and a lot of people are checking it out, so we'll get to that as well. But first of all, they put out a small note on the Steam community page noting this. Hey everyone, okay, we have another build for PC. Since we launched, we've worked hard at solving some persistent crashes and bugs, especially the matchmaking issues you've likely seen and felt by now. In this new build, we've managed to improve the matchmaking success rate further, but unfortunately, it's not all the way there yet. The full solution might take an additional days of work before it's fully functional. By the way, we have noticed that it works best if you join an active game by searching on planets rather than triggering quick play. In this build, we've also addressed 3 other crashes. Please refer to the patch notes for more info on that. Additionally, Cigar had mentioned that we hope to send you a PlayStation patch today, but it's proving to take a little longer than expected. Thank you for your patience while we're getting this out as soon as we can. The thing that keeps us going is seeing all your awesome videos, stories, and reactions online. They're as good as Element 710, fueling our brains over here. So that is the update for the game. Looks like it will be getting more patches throughout the weekend, and things are getting better and better. Unfortunately, a little delayed on PlayStation for those of you that are playing on there. Now, personally, I can't speak too much on the matchmaking itself because I have a group of friends that I'm playing with. And yeah, down to the point where I have a solid number of people that I know that via word of mouth have pretty much all picked up the game. And then there's also, and I'm sure for a lot of you guys, if you have a large group of like gaming friends that you talk to all the time, it's always the people that buy the game right away because you're playing it, and then you have those people on the fence for a while. If you guys are in my situation, what I always do if I want my friends to pick up a game multiplayer related, I usually try to convince the one that I know has the most disposable income and is most inclined to buying stuff outright. The first person that bought Helldivers 2 in my friend circle was also the person that spends an egregious amount of money on Destiny 2 microtransactions. That did not happen by accident. So if you guys need to like convince your boys sometimes to pick up games, that's how I handle it. Might be a little nefarious, but ultimately everybody that picked up Helldivers 2 in my friend group is really enjoying the game, and man, is this a good co-op experience or what? I read these comments on our Helldivers 2 videos when some of you guys are like, I don't have friends to play with. Whenever I see one of those comments, I feel like that's super depressing, but yeah, this is a game you absolutely do not play solo. You can do matchmaking as long as the matchmaking gets better and better, and it should be fairly easy to find a game because right now, the Steam concurrent player count is at over 104,000. We always know when these games come out on Thursdays and Fridays and they are multiplayer driven. Generally speaking, they'll peak either Saturday morning or Sunday morning. That's exactly what happened with Pal World. And you're seeing it happen once again with Helldivers 2, and a lot of that is because a lot of the issues have been rectified. Really, the major issue that people are complaining about at this point is the anti-cheat. The matchmaking, from what I know, has gotten better, but again, I have a group of friends that I'm playing with, and that's being worked on, so that will ultimately get better and better, hopefully by the end of today. Obviously, you would like these things to just launch at a suitable state, but what can you do? But right now, a lot more people are checking it out, and it seems like the experience is getting better and better. And let me add that I think the microtransaction element, that is something that can be criticized and whatnot. And obviously, I don't like it when games that have a price tag attached to them, whether it be $60, $70, or even $40, that have microtransactions attached to them. And not to be a total hypocrite, at the very least, this game is a $40 release, and the microtransaction element, it's pretty well done from what I can tell gauging at it so far. Going through the first battle pass, it's been fairly easy, and when you go through that first battle, it's called the war bonds. It's not really a battle pass because they're there perpetually, but you go through that and you get the super credits as you go through. So once you accumulate enough super credits, you can buy the Steeled Veterans war bond that is available right now. It's actually fairly well done from what I can tell so far playing it. It doesn't seem like an egregious monetization practice because I'm going onto the Steam Community Hub, and I get it, on the Steam Community Hub, it's a lot of people just trolling. And, you know, some people are just trolling around saying the game is pay to win. It is not pay to win. I will say this, that marksman rifle is absolutely terrible. Either it's terrible or I am just bad with it. Oh my goodness, that was just an absolute train wreck of a show. But the standard gun is pretty good. And then when you up the difficulty, guys, yo, we got absolutely obliterated. And there are so many difficulties to go up from. So obviously, very much a get good kid kind of situation going on here. But we were getting absolutely obliterated. But back to the original point, over 100,000 players, and as this game gets better in terms of matchmaking issues and things like that, I could see it going a little bit higher, but really I would say that at this point 120k-ish is probably the ceiling, 120 to 130k, and even if they settle at 104,000, guys, that's a super respectable number, especially because, you know, look at those weeks ago or a couple months ago where this game's promotion and marketing wasn't there, and I don't think PlayStation and Sony did a good job of putting their best foot forward in how they showcased this game. Won't go down that rabbit hole again, but now it seems like it's been a case of word of mouth has really popped off. People are enjoying the game, and the matchmaking issues aside, it seems to be an experience a lot of people are enjoying. And as far as co-op games go, this is some of the most fun I've had in a long time. And I'm playing it on PC, maxed the game out. It's running really well. I had one crash in the total playtime that I've had, so that's not great. Like, I wouldn't want the game to crash at all, but it was a crash right after a mission and as I was getting back into this ship. But yeah, the game is doing fairly well right now at over 100,000 players. And let's see, like, how much this is going to be sustained, I don't know, but given that the projections for this game, at least for me, my projections for this game were a lot lower, but that really ramped up in that last week and a half, and we all know that that last week and a half for a marketing push is really the most important week and a half, and as videos were being shared around, and this is the perfect kind of game. As much as I hate things like TikTok and the Instagram Reels and all that, I think that's what they call the Instagram Shorts, this is the perfect kind of game for that short form of entertainment that is so big in today's social media world. Helldivers 2 just completely resonates with that, so it's doing pretty well on that standpoint as well. But yeah, we'll see if the game continues to grow. And I should note that right now, remember, a couple days ago, this game was sitting at a mixed reception on Steam, 52% positive. Right now, it's got 16,406 reviews, and it's sitting at 75% at mostly positive, so it is growing very quickly in terms of its Steam reception, and what you would hope for is 5% more. 5% more will take it from the mostly positive category into the very positive category, and very positive, I feel like that's what people look at. Mostly positive is usually like, okay, what's going on? Like that if it's mostly positive, there are some issues here. Very positive, you know, that covers the 80 to 94% positive rating, and usually when it's very positive, it seems like, okay, most people are really enjoying the game, and even mostly positive, you know, most people by definition are enjoying the game, but you know, 75%, a quarter of the people still have their issues and whatnot. But that's gonna do it for me. Again, I've been having a great time with the game. If you have a squad of friends, that's the best way to experience the game, but obviously matchmaking is available. But if you can convince a couple friends to pick it up, and I've had people now hitting me up about this game and wanting to check it out, how I'm enjoying it, and it seems like one that word of mouth is doing a lot for. As I mentioned, that was gonna be the big selling point of this game, and the real promotional push that this game needed, and it is getting that very well right now. That's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.